All right, everybody. Here we are in East Side, St. John. Just dropped off number 1. Had a visit with number 2, 3, 4, and 5, and 6. Grandkids. And we're on our way back out. I love old St. John. Just love it. Spent a lot of my time here. Got a lot of memories in the city. I must have spent from, I don't know, age. A lot of my skinning years and dating years were spent in this city, and I was a radio DJ here, and saw a lot of amazing acts and bands come through here. I was on CFBC and C98 both, and interviewed a lot of really cool Canadian bands. I've been through Doug and the Slugs, Trooper, Honeymoon Suite, April Wine. What else I see? Larry Gowan, who's now the lead singer of Styx, has been for 20 years, some odd years now, and just a whole bunch. Aerosmith, Rolling Stones during that time. You pretty much name it in the 90s. I've either interviewed it, seen them in concert. Marvin Lee Day changed his name to Michael, better known as Meatloaf. Super nice guy. So I had all those memories here. Security officer on the side. Hard to make money on radio unless you're like a big time radio city, big city radio guy. So I ended up leaving there because even when I supplemented my income doing club work, I do club work and then I go in and I do my show, and then I produce another guy's show. Named Andy Scott. Produced his show for a while, and then got my own show, and I just couldn't make money at it. Couldn't make money. So that Popeyes that you can see on the right of your screen there, that used to be the 3 Mile Tavern, not that building. It was torn down, and then Popeyes was put in there, but I remember the 3 Mile Tavern. That's where I did a lot of my club work, and man, I had a lot of memories in that building. And Larry Gowan himself performed in it. So did Doug and the Slugs. A lot of great live stuff through there. And the city is, let me see what else. Of course, it's right on the ocean, so it's pretty interesting for that. I've worked all over the waterfront. I worked for the Irving families from here. I worked from, I don't know how many years for Irving Security. So I did that. And they're all over the city. So I know the city pretty well. Probably I know the city better than any other city except for Fredericton. And I had to move away. I became a Region 3 Healthcare Security, one of their managers and morgue officers, believe it or not. Going down Ross Avenue now. It's 3 miles long. That's why the tavern was called the 3 Mile. A lot of people don't know that. Ross Avenue, 3 mile long stretch right through the East City here. So I left. It became Region 3 Healthcare for Moncton, St. John, and Fredericton security officers. They're all the same back then. I don't know if they all are now, but they were unionized back then. They were a provincial thing. Now, of course, I just work my way up and into federal law enforcement, which I do now. And I have been doing for 23 years. So I've got about another, hopefully, 2 to 7 years, depending. Once that's done, now I'm gonna hit a red again. Once that's done, I'm gonna retire. A lot of people asking where I'm gonna retire to and stuff. I don't know. It's hard to know. I might stay in St. Stephen. I might follow. I might come back to St. John. I might go back to Hampton. But I'd prefer to live outside of something. You know, I'd like to be sort of country, and I'm not big on the old city way of life. But what are you gonna do? I'm just surprised it got here so fast. You know, and you get in your mid-50s, all of a sudden you're like, oh boy. Like, we all have memories and stuff. I can remember some things way back when I was like 5 years old or less. But it's been a good life, you know, up till now. I'm in good shape for my age, 55. My body's in good shape. Brain's a little suspect, but you know, I'll probably end up being like every other male in my family, dying of a massive stroke in my mid-80s. But you never know. I'm pressing for 90, that's what I'm trying to do. See if I make it there. A lot of plans left yet. But you know, retirement's not that far off. You're talking about retirement, and you just, I don't know what to think. A lot of people have hobbies right now that they already have. I don't have any hobbies. I suppose I do this, but I mean, this isn't something that's gonna, you know, give you a ton of satisfaction. I do get satisfaction out of it, and I appreciate it. Give me one of those, by the way. Give me one of those. Give me a thumbs up. Something to do with the algorithm. I don't know. If you want to subscribe to a daily type vlog, I'd appreciate it. You know, you don't have to. I sure would. And just let me know in the comments if you. Let you know in the comments if you. Subscribe. No, I'll throw you one too. You know, I'll subscribe to yours. But St. John, yeah, great city. Stompin' Tom Connors, if you ever heard of him, he was born here. He was born in this very city. Look at a lot of good films about the city too, a long time ago. The old General Hospital is up on the hill on the left. Way up there. The next to that orange building or brick building. It's coming out of the, I guess we just passed it. Anyway, the old hospital used to be up there. I've got that on film when they tore that down. I was standing, I don't know where I was, but I wasn't that old. I think I was between 20 and 25. And up on the hill, the old general hospital was being, I guess it was imploded, they call it. So I plan on coming to St. John a lot in the next little while and just taking little snippets from every little piece of the city that I can. Show you that. And I've been to a lot of concerts here in the city, a lot of hockey games. St. John Sea Dogs have been the champion a couple of different times here, and Memorial Cup champions too. The Canadian leagues. There's the QMJHL, the Western Hockey League, the OHL, QMJHL, yeah. And they were the champion of the whole thing a few years back. So that was fun. Going over the Harbor Bridge now to leave the city. This Harbor Bridge used to have a toll on it, like 25 cents or a token. So every time you came into the city, you'd have to pay a quarter. And they even had their own harbor police here. So if you tried to go through without paying your quarter, they chase you down, give you a little bit of a spanking. Something like, I forget, just a long time ago, so something like a $15, $20 fine or something if you went through there. And they came after you and stopped you. This is back in the days before they had big camera systems. And like I said, the toll booths aren't even on here anymore. So, big port of St. John. They just got a couple of new cranes. So big in person when you actually see them. They're unbelievably large. I wish this guy in front of me would just get out of my road so I could pull over into the other lanes. There we go. Over we go. Okay. Listen, thanks very much, everybody. Give me a like and give me a subscribe. And the next city or town that we go to, I'll take a little snippet for you there too. Nothing much else happened today. Like I say, I had the grandson overnight. Number 3. And we had a great time playing soldiers, watching movies, eating snacks, having some KFC and stuff. Just fun to have them once in a while. You're not going to be able to do that all that long, so it's fun to have that. And we'll catch you next time as we're coming out. You see the sign right above your head there, St. Stephen, Fredericton. So we're on our way back to St. Stephen, and we'll make sure to catch you next time. Like I say, give me one of those babies. And subscribe, and I'll subscribe to yours, I promise. Just let me know so I know you've subscribed. Otherwise, I wouldn't know. But I will take it easy on you. If you don't, it's what else you get to do. Give me a thumbs up. But if you don't, no big deal. All right. Thanks very much. Catch you next time. See you later.